Two small questions to John Miles. One is about you told us your organization has been working on 15 African countries. Yeah? I would like to know if what were the criteria you had to choose these 15 countries. If this is due to the fact that the funds you have only allow you to work on those 15 countries, or if you have any other criteria. And the second question is, if in your work, in your cooperation work, if you have, if you are also working not only with the local civil society, but also with official institutions from these countries, and what are your experience from that?
The choice of 15 countries that we address. We're a fairly young organization. It was set up in 2000. At first we covered the whole of Africa, or we, had the ambition to. We ended up at a bit more realistic in the course of this year, and we limited ourselves to 15 countries. The choice was made based on a few criteria. These were countries where we had already encountered certain cultural operators, partners. Obviously Congo is there because there's a historical link with Belgium. All these 15 countries are also amongst the 19 countries that our development cooperation has chosen to work in. South Africa's there also due to a link linguistically with Flanders somehow. Also, we tried to strike a balance between Francophone countries and Anglophone countries. Also because we're very interested in the bridges between those African countries, because there is this divide between French-speaking countries and although sometimes we see talents that can, be brought together in the one country and the other, so that's where the choice came from. Like we have limited resources, so we thought let's be a bit more practical and be able to, at least with the little that we have to offer, be sustainable in a limited amount of countries. Now, I must say, although the amount that we work with seems little and is little, we managed to address 60 to 70 projects a year, and I think I may say that a large majority of those are success stories in the end. Not all are successful, but does that answer? You asked something else as well, but I forgot again.
About if you work with only with civil society or also with official institutions in these countries.
Yeah, mainly civil society. We tend to shy away from arts councils, Ministry of Culture that organizes. These are partners in obviously as resources, but we'd rather not be seen partisan to a certain political stream or party, or like for example there have been a few examples, like in Senegal there's been a festival that we supported that was totally an initiative of the Ministry of Culture there. But it's not the core business. We think it's a lot more fair to address the civil society organization, grassroots level, and build bottom up rather than the other way down. It's also a question of priorities. Since the resources are limited, we have to make a few choices. So the choice is also inspired by that. Not so much. It's not so much a political choice, I don't think.